Hello, everybody. So tonight, I know it was officially supposed to be a tell me your secrets confession night tonight, but I did officially change it. So I'm not trying to hide anything, guys. I just figured that the topic was not appropriate for tonight, and I'm going to have just a random live talking about anything and everything and nothing all at the same time. So if it's 5 minute live, it's a 5 minute live. If it's an hour and a half, it's an hour and a half. It's going to be whatever it's going to be tonight. So we'll be right back after my intro. So we're back and ready to attack. I hope everybody is having a great Friday. So let's get the music going in the back and see what the chat has to give. Bonjour, Afromex. Long time no see. Merci d'être là, ma soeur. Hello, Shannon, Danny. I hope that you guys are all having a great Friday night. So, as I was saying, tonight's topic, yes, I'm having a great night. Thank you, Shane. Is it Shan or Shani or Sean? I'm not sure. Let me know. I'm sorry if I mispronounced. Me and Lashes, we tend to. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced anybody's name. It's not by intention, but do correct me if I'm wrong or let me know. So tonight it was supposed to be a confession night, but I honestly set it for 10:30 and I'm too tired and I feel that tonight I'd rather just shoot the shit as they say, pardon my French, with you guys and really just talk about anything and everything. Hello Chaos Rain, how are you? I hope you're having a good night tonight. So I did at the last minute change the topic for tonight's show. So basically, hey, Lashes, how are you? So tonight won't be about any particular topic. And I'm honestly, normally you guys know that obviously Sunday mornings I would normally do a reading, let's read Game of Thrones for half an hour. Then in the afternoon I would do a What the Bleep where I would have a weird side of YouTube review. Monday would normally be my French lessons. Tuesday would be normally my continuation of my reading Game of Thrones. Wednesday would be my art review, and Thursday go back to reading Game of Thrones. Friday will be my book review, and Saturday is my movie review. But to be honest, I'm kind of getting bored of doing that content. I'm seeing that even though I do have you guys, my regulars, coming to me, that there's not really uh, that engagement anymore that there used to be. So I'm honestly thinking of changing things up and doing things differently. There's some things I might keep, like maybe my book review or my movie review, or maybe my keeping the weird side of YouTube. I don't know, but these are all thoughts, guys. But do let me know what you guys think. Right? Do you think I should continue these theories? Do you think I should revamp and start from scratch? Do you think I should add more things? Right? And even if you guys don't have any thoughts about that, what about your channels, guys? What's going on for you guys? I know we have to give Lashes Dirty a big round of applause. She finally got her numbers, yay, to be in her monetization. Hello, the amazing MNG. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad to see you here, my sister. Guan, bless up, sister, bless up. Right, that's about as much of the Jamaican patois that I know. So if I apologize if I mispronounced that, but I'm so happy to have you here. So everybody, give Lashes Journey a big round of applause. She finally hit the numbers for monetization. Uh, well deserved. And although she's had her hiccups and difficulties, especially with the watch hours, I always knew that she would get to monetization well before I would ever do. I wasn't surprised because I told her, she's hitting those key topics, right? She's talking about finances, she's doing long lives, she's talking about her family, right? These are big, big topics, right? Which is why for me too, I have to think of, hey, maybe I need to change things up, do things differently. So don't be afraid, guys, to, if you see that things aren't working for you, don't be afraid to admit it and be willing to change, right? So sometimes things don't work the way you want it to work. Sometimes you fumble. Sometimes you make mistakes, right? This is YouTube, right? This is not everyday life. This is not a place where because something goes wrong or doesn't go the way you wanted it to or the way you planned, that it's the end of the world. Oh my God! You can shut off YouTube anytime. You can walk away from it anytime. So you kind of have to have, and that's what I'm learning for myself as well, is to kind of uh, take the good things and the bad things. Learn from both if you can, when you can, however you can, and just let a lot of it be oil and water, right? Don't take it too personally. Don't take it too harshly, but yes, do consider sometimes that, hey, am I doing something wrong? Could there be something I could be doing differently, right? Because I mean, a lot of times, sometimes you'll say things and then regret it, or things will be told and to you, and they're going to maybe be hurtful. But on other times, they're going to have people support you as well and be there for you. I know there's a few of you here that I know are always going to be there through thick and thin. When I do great things, when I do dumb things, when I say great things, when I say dumb things, and all that. Hopefully, you guys can always come to me and say, hey, look, where that was stupid or that was great or whatever. Hello, my Renaissance grandma. So happy to see you here. So, anyways, tell me, guys, how's your Friday night going? I hope everybody's having a great Friday night. I hope your week went well. I know some of you have kids, some of you are into farming or fishing or homesteading. Do let me know about your week. What are your plans for the weekend? I was telling Pasha's journey. I won't say what she said, but I told her that I'm going to go this weekend to see an opera. It's called Don Carlos, okay? Because I don't know if you guys have this, but at my local theater, you can buy tickets to watch operas from the Met, right? You all know the Met. Even if you don't, just in case, there's one person that doesn't know what the Met is. It's the Metropolitan House, and that's basically in New York. The Met is basically a place where you can get. Basically a museum, but they also have. It's like they have a art section. Kind of hard. Well, not really hard to explain, but basically you can go there to see the museum. You get to see the opera. It's one of those places that you can go there for anything cultural or artistic. And it's my favorite, favorite, favorite intellectual, the intellectual soapbox, aka we know who you are. How you doing today, intellectual? I hope you're doing very well. Again, I need to get that like soundboard you guys keep using. I need to like have an intro for each one of you whenever I see people coming in, man. Because I honestly I do love that little sound bite that you guys have for me. It always makes me laugh every time I'm on your channel and hear it. It always brightens up my mood. Definitely a lot of fun to hear it. So I'm glad to see you guys here tonight. And like I said, I'm just having a rambling live tonight. No particular topic, right? I did change it. It was supposed to be something else. So I'm not hiding that. It was supposed to be bum, 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 confession night. I was hoping to be able to have one of those nights where people just come on and if there's things that they want to get off their chest, talk about or feel that they didn't have an opportunity elsewhere or another time to say that they would be able to come on here and feel that they were in a safe place to say it. But after everything that's gone on this week, I figured I'd rather just not do it. Maybe do it for another time later on, or just not do it at all. But right here, right now, I kind of just felt like maybe not really, not the time right now. Not good timing. Oh yeah, yeah. That's definitely intellectual soapbox. But yeah, I'm trying to find the right one. But I definitely will look into that. Maybe you can send me a recommendation. I don't know which one you're using. Maybe I'll look into see if that maybe that sound device might work for me. I don't know. Give me your thoughts. Give me your suggestions. So I definitely I'm looking into a few things because I did I found somebody else that had suggested something, and I was like almost 150 bucks, $200 American, and converting it to Canadian, I was like, that's a pretty lofty price. But I think the one they had was like, it did sound effects, it had a fancy microphone, it was a whole bunch of different things. So I don't know. I mean, I'm tech savvy, but I mean, to spend over $300, not so much. But who knows? 15 buttons once. Okay, okay, cool. I'll definitely look into it for sure. But I did look into a couple really quickly, but nothing really in depth, kind of thing. But yeah, for sure. Uh, no, for sure, you're right. I'm not. It's not that I'm afraid, but I guess you know what. To some degree, I am afraid because it's very disconcerting and discouraging as well when you're out here just talking about your personal opinions, your personal feelings, and people go after you for it or feels like they're going after you for it. That's how it feels like at the very least for me. And it's like I'm just here talking, I'm just here giving my thoughts. But you're right, I shouldn't be using that as an excuse to stop myself from saying what I have to say and doing what I have to do on the internet. I don't think I'm quite at the level where I have that courage yet. But hey, but thank you for telling me and to giving me that kick in the butt and to say, hey, you know what, go out there, do it, because this is not the first time I'm saying this. There's 8 billion people on this planet. I don't expect every single person to like me, agree with me, think that I'm right and a wonderful person. There's always going to be that one person that's going to have a shitty view of me no matter what I do, right? So I kind of have to accept it begrudgingly, begrudgingly as much as I would like it not to be the reality of it, but especially on YouTube. And that's kind of what I was talking about my last live where I talked about privacy, right? Um, like we put so much of ourselves out there sometimes, and it's funny how people take that in. Here, you say something and they take it differently, or you say it and and sometimes when I say take it differently, it could be just as much they take it differently in a negative way, but they could take it differently in a positive way as well, right? Where just an offhanded comment of, oh yeah, Lash's Journey is a really nice person. I just, man, as a statement of fact, right? Lash's Journey really is a nice person. But she could take it as, oh my God, she stole my thunder. I was having a really horrible day today, and I felt really crummy, and I was really on the brink of crying. And you saying that you're a nice person, that I was a nice person, I mean, really just lightened up my day, brightening up. And I'm obviously just using you as an example, Lashes here. And I'm just stating a fact, right? But for her, it's like, oh my God, it turned into something so super positive and so energetic, right? So we sometimes forget the power of the words that we use and how sometimes it can affect other people in a negative way. Sometimes it affects people in a positive way, right? I tend to forget that. I admit that, like, look, I have my view like everybody else. It doesn't go beyond my own nose. I wish I could sometimes see further down and, have that, that broader view than I do. I do admit that much, but it is what it is. But anyways, that's enough of my soapbox rant. I don't know if you guys have any plans for the weekends like I do. So, like I said, I'm going to go uh, watch the opera Don Carlos, which was done by the Metropolitan Opera. You know what? Here, I'm going to do a couple of different things here. Yes, thank you guys for the hit the like button. Thank you, Amazing MNG, and thank you, of course, to you, Lashes Journey. And thank you to my new subscribers. I know I've gotten a few, I've lost a few, but that's the way of the YouTube game. You gain, you lose. You're not. That's not going to change no matter what, right? So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to look up together what the Don Carlos opera is, because I honestly, like I was telling Lashes, I watch a few operas here and there, but I'm by no means an opera expert or anything. So please don't start asking me about different operas and stuff. Like I know a couple of songs like by the sound of it, but I could not tell you like the lyrics and all that. So I'm gonna start the search and then share the screen with you once I have the results here because I do want to create. Excuse me. All right, so it seems pretty okay. So I'm gonna go to the Wikipedia page because you guys know how I do. I love me my Wikipedia, no matter what people say about it. I know a lot of people criticize it, but I definitely enjoy Wikipedia. Definitely a great source. Oh, and I do have to, before I continue, thank you guys so much. I finally hit my 500 subscribers. I'm at 550, I think, something like that now. So big shout out to all of you. Big ups to everyone. Bless up everybody. Thank you so much. It's definitely a major milestone here on YouTube, guys. As you guys know, if you have 499 subscribers, you do not have a community tab. But once you hit, thank you, my Renaissance grandma. Once you hit 500, you can finally have a community tab. So that's why I've been able to now finally share you guys on my community tab. Now, of course, the first one, I'm not going to lie, I did make it about myself. It is my channel after all. If you can't big up yourself, you can't shout out yourself on your own channel, then what can you do? But thank you guys for sticking with me through thick and thin, better and worse. Thank you very much for your loyalty and your friendship. I do appreciate it. And what I say is, if there's anything I can do to help you, let me know. I can't do everything, guys, for everybody. I can't be everything for everyone. But I'll do my best. I'll do what I can do for who I can do when I can, right? So hopefully you guys are understanding and patient with me. If I say that I'm going to do something, it takes longer than I say that it will. Hopefully you guys show me some patience and grace. Hopefully, but we'll continue together no matter what. Hopefully, so guys, like I said, if you need anything, if you have a playlist or maybe you want me to do a thumbnail for you or something, don't hesitate to leave me a comment or like or whatever and say, hey, I need a thumbnail for this upcoming video. Can you help me with this? So, anyways, let's learn a little bit together about Don Carlos. Like I said, I just saw the title of it. It was at a good date and time. I'm like, yeah, let's go see this. So I don't know much about this. It says Verdi. Okay, I don't really know what that is, but okay, we're gonna learn a little bit together tonight, guys. So let's do it since it's just a basic random live, guys, right? So Don Carlos, and it is a five-act grand opera. Woohoo! Fancy pantsy, isn't it? Composed by Giuseppe Verdi, a French language libretto by Joseph Méry and Camille Dulocle. And it's based on Don Carlos Infant von Spanien. Sorry if to all my Spanish speaking folks there. I know I probably butchered that Spanish. I only know five languages, people. I know English, I know French, I know bad English, worse French, and Francais. Okay, that's what I learned. Okay, don't expect a whole lot of other languages from me. Unfortunately, I wish I could come out here and claim I'm multilingual. It's a miracle I learned those two languages. A miracle, I tell you. So, anyways, yeah, it's a five-act uh, grand opera. Let's see what a grand opera is. Okay. It's a genre generally in 4 or 5 acts, characterized by large-scale casts and orchestras, and in their original production, lavish and spectacular designs and stage effects, normally with plots based on or around dramatic historical events. Okay, good, good. We're learning a few things here together, guys. So apparently, this is based on the life of Carlos, Prince of Astoria. Okay, yes, I guess it's based on that a real person. Though he was betrothed to Elizabeth of Valois, part of the peace treaty ending the Italian War. And it was commissioned. Okay, it said she was married to his father. Hmm. His fiance ended up marrying his father. That's I don't know. Wow, can you imagine that? Your fiance ends up marrying your father and ends up basically being your stepmom. Wow. And this is what I'm gonna go watch. Okay. I really got myself in something here. Okay, I can live with that. All right. Not a problem. That's what I'm gonna go watch. That's what I'm gonna go watch. So of course here they talk a little bit more about the different parts of it. So all right, so we're going to talk a little bit about the different acts. Let's see what Act One is about. So it's a prelude and chorus of woodcutters and their wives is heard. They complain about their hard lives, made worse by the war in Spain. Elizabeth, daughter of the King of France, arrives with her attendants. She reassures the people that her intended marriage to Don Carlos Infante, and son of Philip II, the second, I should say, King of Spain, will bring an end to the war and departs. Okay, cool, cool. So obviously, I'm not going to read all of this, guys. I'll put the link into the chat. So if anybody is interested, y'all can check that out on your own and read the rest on your own. So it seems, interesting as an opera. So let's see, Don Carlos. Excuse me, not very polite of me to cough here, but it does happen with me. I don't know what it is. I felt starting to feel better. Now I'm sick again. I don't know what it is. My body is just not wanting to fight off whatever it is that I have, but it is what it is. So, anyways, that's a link to find out more about Don Carlos. So it's opera. So I'm gonna stop the share for a second here, guys. And if ever you guys find the music too loud, just let me know. I do know that at the level that it is, it should be fine. But if you guys find it too high, just let me know. All right. So I'm just gonna close a couple of screens because I do want to see. Okay, there, that ended. All right, let's just check out. I want to see if there's a on YouTube is if this is going to be available. Let me check that out. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to do this. Okay, so apparently there are. It is available on YouTube. So if you guys want to see what I'll be watching tomorrow, I'll share. Let's see which one seems interesting. This one seems interesting enough because it has him. So I'll just put this on a pause here, or mute, I should say. There we are. So if you guys want to see what I'll be seeing tomorrow, so this will be what oops, what I see tomorrow. Hello, hello, Pure Pondering. How are you? Yeah, I hear you, Pure Pondering. best of luck in the garden. I don't know how you and Lashes and I see so many of you that are homesteaders, that are gardeners, you're getting your hands dirty. I don't know if I have the patience for that, but I'm interested in semi in aquaponics to sort of be able to grow my own little, a little cup, small little pepper plant thing, or spices and things like that. But yeah, I don't know how you guys do it to maintain a full garden at the back. I see people like Black's Tropical Homestead do their thing, and they have chickens and rabbits and all this stuff. And I'm like, I honestly don't know how they do it. I'm glad to still see you here, Lashes. So happy. And I know a lot of people. It is Friday night, and yet you're definitely right. I am too. I'm definitely happy that it is Friday night. It's been a long week for me. But yeah, I know, people come and go into live streams. I know that um, a couple people here do have their own lives at 10 o'clock as well, including the Intellectual Soapbox. He does his own shows as well. And I know people come in and out. It is Friday at 9:45, so I don't blame people if they're just here, stop by for a few minutes to say hi and get going. But I'm always glad for any amount of support, whether you guys are here for the entire show or just a few minutes to say hi. I know that life is way more than just YouTube, guys, right? So, just as much for me as it is for you guys. Because as much as I want to watch every single video out there on YouTube, I can't. I'm only human, so I watch what I can when I can for whoever I can. Oh, you have a full chicken setup too. Pure Ponder, and how do you do it? VIP too, like any kind of living creature, especially if you tell me, oh yeah, go, oh you want chicken dinner? Well, take one of those live chickens, and that's your chicken dinner tonight. And you have to like cut the head off and pluck the feathers and do it like from scratch. I don't know how anybody does it because my mother, she said she's from the islands and she said, yeah, growing up, that's what we had to do. You want a chicken? Well, there's a couple chickens. Go get them. That's your dinner tonight. You need some eggs. Well, you better wake up early and get one of the eggs. That's your breakfast. So you have to put in the work for it. So I don't know. I mean, I guess when you grow up in a certain world and a certain generation, it's normal, right? That's what you do in the morning. That's what you do to get food on your plate, right? Farming used to be what everybody did, right? That's something that only the small minority would not be farming, would get buy the food, right? And everybody else just, you need steak. Well, there's a cow. Well, you know what? One plus one is two, right? you know. Yeah, I hear you sleep binging. yeah, sometimes you get sleep when you can, how you can. Um, but yeah, no, you're right. After 4 years, you definitely get a rhythm of doing things, right? And you're right. You have to start when you're ready, how you're ready. Gardening, especially, homesteading, especially. If you do want to take it seriously, it is something that you have to look into and know about. I know about flowers, but it's not like, because I did work in a garden center for some time, and it's, okay, it's fun. It was great. I definitely enjoyed being outdoors. But I mean, to actually build and do my own garden, it'd be tough. At least for me, it would be tough. At least in my opinion. But like I said, I mean, when you're used to the life, when you plan for it, especially at the beginning, and you get advice from people that know better than you in the matter, it makes a huge difference, right? So I did. So I have to just I find it so funny and interesting. And engagement told me to take it back and get her get her a milk. Screw the ring. I want the cow. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? I love it. I don't want no darn ring. It's useless. Get me something that actually means something. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. I don't know how many women would do that these days. You know, I don't want the ring. Give me a cow. Give me a goddamn cow instead. Can you imagine? Oh, yes, that's for sure. I definitely agree with you on that, Pure Ponder. There's always somebody that knows more than I do, and I always go with the expression, right? I might not be Einstein, but I'm not Forrest Gump either, right? We all have our the things that we know, the things that we're good at, but we're not smart at everything, right? We're not going to be geniuses at everything. We're not going to be good at everything. So, and that's fine. And that's kind of why you want to have your circle of friends and family members that hopefully know better than you and teach you and help you to get to where you need to be better and improve in your life. Hopefully. No, you're right. Yeah, there's a certain generation that you kind of look at the basic functions of what you really need, and like, yeah, during the Great Depression, your grandmother was very smart. Yeah, there's some things that like, look, the ring is probably nice, and maybe 10, 20 years later, she would have, yeah, you know what? Now you can give me a ring, but yeah, there's certain times, certain places where it's like, no, we need food on the table. We need, a table. We need shelter. A ring isn't going to help us with any of that, right? A cow will provide us with milk. The calves will potentially grow up into meat for later on, things like that, right? Chickens, the same thing. They'll provide you with eggs, potentially become dinner, et cetera, right? So it's definitely one of those things where you have to, when you're of a certain generation, when you're living in a certain kind of world, you have to be practical. You have to think of what's more important. That my fingers look nice, look at my nails, look at my ring. I have, this, or do I have food in my belly, right? So, yeah, your grandmother was smart. She's like, look, that ring, as pretty as it is, as expensive as it is, it's not going to help us. It's not going to help our kids. It's not going to help our potential grandkids that we're hopefully going to have one day, right? And you gotta you gotta make choices sometimes. When you're when you have $20 million in your account and life is good, okay, have as many rings as you want. Keep your nails as pretty as you want them to be, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But when your kids are struggling to eat, that's not the time to get the ring, right? So yeah, no ring is keeping no kid fed. They look nice. Don't get me wrong. Some rings, when you look at some of these jewelers that a lot of individuals have on their fingers, it looks very pretty. It's very shiny. That's true. I'm not going to say that I don't like looking at pretty things sometimes, I do, like a lot of people, we like to look at pretty things, right? But yeah, like you have to sometimes when you're struggling, you have to look at what you need to do to have things done, right? Pay the bills, what needs to pay the rent, what needs to do to, whatever it is for you, right? So it is what it is. But anyways, so like I said, tonight is not really, there's no particular theme. So yeah, so I talked a little bit about the opera that I'm going to see tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to ask how long it is, though. I can't even remember. I think it should be an hour and a half, something like that. And I did go see because it was one where if you buy more than one of these opera things, that you can get another one. So I have I'm gonna go see Hamlet, that I do know, on the 4th of June. So that's the good thing about these opera thingies, that oftentimes you get a package deal where if you buy second or third ticket or whatever, the next one ends up being a little bit cheaper, so you get a few dollars off. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I've been going to the movie theaters less and less, and obviously, since C-19, it definitely has impacted everybody's ability to go to the theater and movies and all that. But yeah, I was saying earlier, per pondering that the movie theater that I'm going to, they have a deal with the Metropolitan Opera show where they broadcast recorded shows from the Met. So it's not live. You're not seeing it in person, but you're still seeing it on the big screen. And look, I'm not in New York. I'm not going to be in a position where I can see this live. So it's a good way. Hello, Esteri. How are you? Thank you for being here. I know that you were on the Yang's live, so thank you for spending a couple of minutes with me here. Yes, yes, definitely the first time I'm seeing you on my stream, but I know I see you on the Yangs. I saw you on Lashes' lives as well. Thank you for spending some time with me. Always welcome to be here. Sorry, always happy to see you, and you're welcome to be here. Sorry, it's just one of those nights. Um, you saw Madame Butterfly. I heard of that opera, but I can't remember what is it about, Porto? I can't remember. Yes, no, thank you, Esteri. So we're just talking about Esteri, just to let you know. Tomorrow I'm gonna go see an opera called Don Carlos. Okay, so I was talking a little bit about it beforehand. Okay, it's if I remember correctly, it's a five-act play about a prince of Spain potentially marrying a princess of France, hoping that it would end the war between the two countries. Okay, so it sounds pretty interesting, like of an opera and all that. And of course, Pure Ponderance said that he went to see Pure Madame Butterfly. I remember vaguely that name, Madame Butterfly. That does it definitely rings a bell. I think I've heard of that opera before, but it's been so long. And like I said before, I'm not an opera connoisseur, an opera expert that knows everything about that stuff. I I think I've seen three operas in my entire life, and all of them went through this theater deal with between my local theater and the Met. So I'm definitely not one of those that goes to these things on a regular basis. Oh, she's a geisha. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Hopefully, hopefully they'll have that one shown at the Met and broadcast to my theater. So hopefully I'll be able to. But you know what? I'll check it out on YouTube now to see if it's available on it. Let me just do one little thing here. There we are. And I'm just gonna check that out, see if it's on YouTube. Because sometimes, as we know, yeah, sorry about that, guys. YouTube has a lot of different things. Oh yeah, definitely has it. So there we go. I wonder if because I don't know if you guys remember that movie quite a few years ago that was based on that book called Memories of a Geisha. I don't know if Memories of a Geisha is based on this or inspired from it or if it's really two separate things, but that's interesting. So I'm going to share this link as well. So if anybody wants to watch Madame Butterfly, so thank you, Pure Pondering, for that. So we'll definitely watch that together at some point on YouTube, guys. But here is the link to Madame Butterfly. I mean, that's a good and bad thing about YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Because for me, it's like right now, I would really like to be able to, hey, let's watch it together right here, right now. And I just put in the link and we actually sit down and watch it. But I do get that YouTube, you can't do that because of copyright, and because, like, okay, like, if if I'm sharing your content, some people may not want to go on your channel anymore. It's like, why bother go to see you when I can just go see She Stole My Thunder? Or, Pure Pondering's audience could be like, well, why am I gonna go to She Stole My Thunder when I can just watch her content on Pure Pondering, right? So, yeah, I think Memories of a Geisha was based on a real life story, if I remember correctly. but I could be wrong because I haven't seen that movie in quite a few years, and I think it was based on an actual book by the same name, if I remember correctly. Like that part, I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure it's an actual memoir of an actual like geisha at near the end of the quote unquote Japanese empire when it became more influenced by the U.S. and so forth, right? But that's from what I remember. Because, like I said, it's been quite a few years since I've seen that movie. So that's why I was like, wait, could be the two linked together somehow, somewhere. But who knows? I'll have to rewatch the movie again. I'll have to look more into Madame Butterfly to see if these two were linked somehow someday. But I guess you could have more than one geisha talking about their lives, right? I wouldn't be surprised. It's like presidents of the United States, right? There's more than one president, and of course, more than one is going to have a biography of some kind or autobiography, right? So you could have two different geishas talking about their lives in some way, right? So that's always interesting to have, and maybe different perspective and different experiences, and maybe a different timeline as well, right? So it is what it is. But yeah, it's always fun to see that. Alrighty, let's see what else. Hello, hello, OG Patrice. So happy to see you. Greetings and salutations to you, sister. How you doing tonight on this beautiful Friday? I hope you're doing well, Patrice. And I see that you have a second channel now. Should we start promoting? Should we? Should we? Come on. No, I kid, I kid. I know that you have certain things that you have to be concerned about and contracts and not making the producers mad and all that. So, but I'm always happy to see you, OG Patrice, no matter what account you're using. Thank you so much for your love and support, OG Patrice. It's always a joy to see you here and have you here. And I do, I do admit, OG Patrice, I'm a little bit jealous of you, Patrice. A little bit jealous. I'm going to admit to this. I would love to be able to sing, love to be able to sing, and to hear you sing and sing and sing. It's absolutely, to me. It's like I want to be OG Patrice. I want to be able to sing too. Come on, it's not fair, But it is what it is. But I'm so glad that the few videos you have on your other channel are of you singing, and I do enjoy watching them. But it's definitely fun. I'm always, like I said, I'm always a little bit jealous of people that can sing and people who are polyglots that can speak several different languages. Because it's like those are the two things that I wish I could do: sing and speak several languages. It's like to me, my brain just stopped at French and English, and it was like, no, no, that's enough for you. You've had that. That's okay. You're good. It's like, come on, I want more. But it is what it is. So hey, So hey, OG Patrice, what are your plans for the weekend? How was your week? Got any good news to share with us? Tonight is just a random live for me. But it was originally supposed to be late night confessions and so forth. But I figured I had enough for the week, that I would really just, have a nice little quiet chit chat with you guys and just talk about whatever and just rant, and the live is going to be as long as it's going to be, right, and just not no pressure live, just no topic, and just say whatever it is. So yes. Oh, you're going to see a comedy show. We can we can exchange, OG Patrice. I'll give you my French and you give me your singing voice. I'll take it. It's okay. I can exchange. I'm glad you're going to go see a comedy show. Which comedian in particular, or is it just one that's like several people will be there? I'm going to go see Don Carlos, an opera. I assume you know that one already. I assume, but correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm gonna go see that tomorrow. That's gonna be my Saturday, and Sunday Sunday, I'll most likely go visit my mother, but not guaranteed. I'll at least call her for sure. Uh, but yeah, just that, just to tell them to please leave me the bleep alone. Come on, Pure, that ain't enough. Ricky Smiley. Oh, I don't know him. Well, you know what? We're all gonna go on YouTube together, and we're going to figure out who this person is. Let's see, Ricky Smiley. So let's go see together if Ricky is on YouTube. Obviously, I'm not going to play anything of his because we all know how YouTube is with YouTube. So, but we're going to check this out together and let me know, OG Patrice, if I got the right person or not. Because I honestly, I've never heard of Ricky Smiley before. So you'll confirm or deny, deny whether it is the right person. But I'm pretty sure at this, I assume this person is Ricky Smiley, right? This is the person, this very first video, right? After 2 years, that's what you remember. Come on. Oh my goodness. You're gonna have to go to my previous video of Pure Potter and have all my French lessons. Come on now. That's it. That's all you remember. Oh my god. It's okay. At least you excuse me. At least you remember something. It's better than nothing. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna get some water because I'm coughing a little more than I would like to be. So just give me 2 seconds, and if you can confirm OG Patrice, I'm pretty sure that first video is of Ricky Smiley. Yes, Esteri, definitely. The water did definitely help. Thank you for that, Esteri. Definitely good recommendation. And I do have to get in the habit of always having a water bottle next to me. Thank you, Esteri. Thank you, OG Patrice, for confirming. So for anybody who wants to check it out, obviously we all know how copyright claims work. I'm obviously not going to play the video, but uh, I will share the link to his channel. So guys, give Ricky some love and support by checking out his channel. So at any moment, guys, you can go ahead, check out his channel, whether it's right now or later on. Go check him out. All right, so definitely show him some love, guys, and tell him big thank you to OG Patrice for bringing me here to you. So I will give him a nice little subscribe, nice little share all. I'm gonna check out one of his videos here. Let it play in the background so that my subscribe will stick. Let's find a so I'm going to play this in the background, guys. Of course, it's mute, and of course, a lovely little ad, but that's okay. We're going to let the ad play through because AdSense and Lashes Journey, you need to encourage people not to skip your ads because from now on, that's part of what gets you money when you're monetized. It's people not skipping your the ads on your videos. Okay, so that's one of the things that will affect the dollar signs that come in for you. Okay, So I'm gonna let that play through for the guy, and then let the full video play. But I'm not gonna show everything, so we're gonna stop this share, and we're gonna let everything just play through by itself. And there we are. So guys, give him some love. Check out his videos. No problem. If he can make you laugh, he'll make me laugh. I have no doubt about that. Yeah, no pre-pounder, don't worry. Whether you go now, whether you go later, it's up to you. That's why I try to put links in my chat in the description as well. So that way, because look, I know I know what it's like to be on your phone and like so many videos pop up or so many lives pop out at the same time. You want to watch them all, you want to support everybody, but you really can't through your phone. But you're more than welcome. And don't worry, guys, tonight or any point if you need to step away and go watch somebody else's video or live, or if you have personal business to take care of. I know that, look, life is beyond me and YouTube and stuff, and there's other things to do. So don't worry about it. I try not to take things personally. It does happen every once in a while, but I try not to. I'm always appreciative of any amount of help that I can get from you guys. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't know if you guys have anything else that you want to talk about. I don't know if OG Patrice or Pure Pondred, if you guys have anything else planned. So we now know that Patrice, you're going to go watch Wiki. Pure Pondred, you're going to be working on your garden. I'll be going to my opera on Saturday. Um, Sunday, I'm not too sure. Like I said, I'm probably going to go see my mother. There's a gallery exhibit that I've been seeing that's been going on for a while now, but I'm hoping it's still there. I might go see that gallery just to see the exhibit that they have. It's one of those community galleries. What's the English word for it now? I'm forgetting. But basically, it's done by the city, okay, and each borough has their own gallery, and they kind of try to support local artists. So this particular one, the exhibit looks very interesting. I keep telling my, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna go check it out. Tomorrow I'm gonna go check it out. So I don't know if I'll go there tomorrow after I go see the opera, or Sunday before I go see my mother. So I'm not really sure. So yeah, yeah, it sounds like a really good good opera, and hopefully I will enjoy it. I'll try. I doubt that I can record it, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'll be able to. If I can record some of all of it, I definitely will be sharing it with you guys. If not, well, I'll talk about it on my live, and then tell you guys my definitely trying to tell you guys about it, and my experience at it. But yeah, it's definitely like I was saying to Lashes before as well, that opera for me is not. It's not something I normally enjoy. It's not something that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna. It's every once in a while. Oh yeah, might as well do something different. Okay, let's go watch an opera. Hello, Angela, Candace Delight. Nice to see you here. Thank you for being here. I don't. Hey, Pure Ponder in your bag. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. The playing of chess and everything, Yeah, chess too is one of those things that's like it's way out of my. Don't ask me to play chess with you. Like I cannot. I can't. I really can't. There's just certain activities where I'm like, who figured this out? Like that's what I like. Those was one of those questions I have in my life, right? Who figured out chess? Because somebody had to invent that thing, right? Somebody had to sit there and like, let's have these pieces called the queen, and then they do this, and then they do that, and they move here, and they, you know, I'm looking at this like this makes no sense. Oh, well, anyways, what can you do? So, Angela, how are you? I'm so glad to see you as well. I hope I have a great weekend too. So, Angela, what are you going to be doing this weekend? So we know Patrice is going to go see Ricky Smiley, a comedian. He's going to do a show, so she's going to go see that. I'm going to be going to see Don Carlos in opera. Pure Pondering is going to be working on her garden. What are you going to be up to this weekend? If you're, feel free to say. Now, obviously, if you're, it's something you can't really talk about. You can say, I neither confirm nor deny that I'm going to go do X, and then we kind of take it, read between the lines. Is Angela going to do it? Is she not going to do it? Who knows? You'll be working. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, that's the best sound effect that I can do. Oh well, we got to make money somehow, Angela, right? We're not. I know YouTube isn't a money mill for me right now. I'm not. I'm nowhere close to monetization, so unfortunately, we kind of have to. We all have to work for money somewhere somehow, right? So yeah, it'd be nice to go see a live show. Yeah, no, the kids, especially at a certain age, a certain. I know I was a very hyperactive kid as well, so no matter what age, my parents would have not would have had a hard time bringing me to an opera or ballet as a kid. I definitely had to get that out in hockey and soccer and all that, and those kind of more active things to do would have that definitely helped me to calm down a little bit. So a little bit, not too much, not too much. All right, just give me a second, guys. I need to get another little water break. All right, thank you guys for your patience. Boys, it's nice. I don't know if you guys are using StreamYard, but it's definitely nice to have that background music function they now have. I can't remember when they started having it. I think it's been a month now or a month and a half, something like that, that they started having it. And it's really nice to have it, I have to find. It's really like I think who was it? Getty Radio Show was like, yeah, I love having music in the background. I'm like, I would find that annoying, but now that I have had it on a few of my live streams, I get what he's saying now. It's like, yeah, it's really nice to have that that music in the background. It's not so quiet and monotone. So let's see what you're saying, Pure Pondering. I need to find another. I'm not too sure how to pronounce that word. Vanil, Vinchel, Vanil. Sorry, I'm I'm really bad at pronouncing some words. Sorry, I've never seen that word before, so that's why I'm not really sure how to pronounce that one. It's much older than Chet, but I don't know. I don't think Micah can handle it yet. Okay, cool, cool. No, but yeah, I'll have to look up how to pronounce that word there. I don't. Oh, sorry, I don't know. I've never seen that word before, but you taught me a word. I'm gonna go look it up and find out how to pronounce it and what it means. Thank you. Definitely appreciate that. I always like learning. That's always a good thing. Neighbor helped to volunteer to turn my. Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, and that's so great that and that's what's so awesome, right? When you look at a palette, I've seen palettes being turned into so many different things, and that's what's so awesome these days. Is that like to me, a palette is a palette, but in reality, yeah, you could turn it very easily into a fence, right? Because it's just when you break it down, it's just long pieces of wood, right? So it could easily be turned into so many different things, right? So it's really fun to see that there's so many creative people out there that can just look at a palette and see and okay, let me turn it into this, let me turn it into that, let me make it this, let me make it that. I've seen people turn palettes into garden table sets, into chairs, a fence, a whole bunch of different things. It's really awesome that you have people around you like that that like can look at it and yeah, let me make this out of it, let me make that out of it, right? That's awesome. That's so great. And it not only saves you on money because probably fencing probably costs a lot of money to install these days. I highly doubt that a brand new fence would be cheap, right? I highly doubt it. So if you can make a fence out of a pallet, that's awesome, man. It saves you on money, but it also helps the environment because you're recycling, right? Although wood, I doubt that it's gonna, pollute so much, but still, it definitely helps. And the fact that you have somebody volunteering and helping you with that, that's awesome. That's awesome. Wow, I've been going on for an hour. That's crazy. Fin Thick meal. Okay, thick meal. All right. Have a wonderful evening and enjoy opera tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Pure Prawn India. I'm gonna end the live stream anyways, so it's perfect timing. So I didn't want this live to be very, very long, but hey, it's an hour. It's an hour. It's one of those where, like I said, guys, I was just wanted to come here and rant. I did have a live that was planned tonight, but I didn't really feel like doing it. So I turned it into a let's just chit chat, and it is what it is. So thank you everybody for being here with me tonight. Thank you Angela for coming in to my live. Thank you Asteria Yaba for being here as well. Thank you Pure Pondering of course for being here. You're gonna be teaching. Okay, great. Definitely. If it is gonna be on YouTube, I'll try to check it out tomorrow. If not Sunday. But even if you're not gonna have that on YouTube, I'll try to check out some of your videos over the weekend. Thank you, OG Patrice, for stopping by here and spending a few minutes with us. And of course, thank you to my favorite Miss Manager, Lashes Journey, for being here. Thank you, my Renaissance Grandma, for stopping by. Thank you to the amazing MNG for being here. And of course, thank you to the intellectual Think Box for being here. And of course, I can't forget Shane and Afromex, who also stopped by at the beginning of the live. Yes, like Angela says, until the next time, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for spending, whether it was a 1 minute with me or an hour. I appreciate any amount of time that you guys give me. Have a great time, guys. Have a great night. I hope your weekend is going to be fantastic as you are, because you are fantastic, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So be blessed and be blessings, because you want to bless everybody just as much as they bless you. All right, guys. So be kind to at least yourself and hopefully other people. So, and if nobody tells you this, I love you. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thank you for spending all the time you could with me and supporting me. So I'm gonna head back to Diane's live. I do have a couple other lives that I might sneak into as well. But I hope to see you guys in these YouTube streets. Have a good night, guys. Au revoir. Bye bye.